reason why I wanted to stream tonight. I said not streaming today for sure. I did, but I ended up just kind of sleeping a lot today. I took a huge nap. Today was like a big rest day, so I'm like, oh, let's do a late night stream. Oh, we're live. Perfect.
You can't afford to lose.
Yo, Brex, thanks for the 5-pack.
Fall for scams. Starting with one on
the Hall of Fruit and Vegetables.
that scam is up nearly 185%.
Appreciate it. Let's get to the... Alright, let's make a new prediction. What happens first? We're gonna make it to 6 hits. Since we're starting to get better at the game, dude. I'd hope this would happen. Did you pray for this and it happened, Epson? Get Red Bull. Oh.
So you finally decided to
Oh.
A pity even a mere mortal like you can join the great and mighty Snug Empire. So you finally decided.
Alrighty.
A pity even a mere mortal like you can join the great and mighty Snug Empire.
All right. Chenny, thank you for the 76.
Just subscribed for almost a year.
Oh no, the hype train is in.
Did you
Oh
honestly
my
think
god,
that you
dude.
could
Anna, thank you for the
subscribe for 1 whole year?
72. What's up, Lauren? Also, GG. You guys are in this one. I have no complaints here. The Knicks are ass, though. That's what I will say. Karl Anthony Towns, dude. Continuing will never beat the fraud allegations. A firm believer that he will never beat the fraud allegations, dude.
Just subscribed.
Zad, thank you for the 57.
Fool. Did you honestly think that you could ever subscribe?
Oh, all right, let's move this. So I got my new. Yo, thanks. All is comedy. Look at the hype train, chat room. Look at the hype train. What happens first? Look at it. What is going on with this prediction? How are doubters getting insane odds right now? What is going on? Oh man, it feels so good to be playing with a Nintendo 64 controller again. Mobile Keys, thanks for the 72. Okay, it's still a little. Yeah, I don't. I think I need to make the thing a little bit better. Chop Insider, thanks for the 31. Thank you, Wayoshi, for pointing out that it's a 30-minute prediction. I can always count on you being Captain Obvious, dude. Mobile Keys, thanks for gifting a sub to PP. Let's do 143, maybe? Yeah, it might be something like that. I thought I had it at 143. Let's see. Can we dodge the enemies here? This is key. All right, that was good.
You can't afford to
Yo,
lose
Kubas, thanks for gifting a 5-pack.
for scams. Starting with one on
The Hall of Fruit and Vegetables.
that scam is up nearly 185%.
Appreciate it. All right. Oh. Let's see here. Surprise late night no hit action. Yo, thanks for the bit, Strellock. Friendly reminder, chat room, if you want to get on the hype train and get potentially the goose or whatever other emote that exists, you can always cheer 100 bits. All right. But more importantly, the most important thing you can do is use your Piebucks to get in on this prediction. That's the most important thing you can do. All right, some hits. I figured Friday night, start the stream later. Everyone's staying up. Reed, thanks for the 2-pack. I did. We have our PB now is 21 hits. I'm gonna get started. Off day Zooter, yeah. Feel like mom should come in and hang out. In forever. Oh. What the heck?
So you finally decided to sub? It's a mortal like you can join the great and mighty Snug Empire.
Yo, Chris Grass, thanks to 92. No one's come close. Mega Man Magician, thanks for the 100 bits. Can I have... Do you want me to bring it to Vegas? I mean, if you give me a good reason for it. Does he? Okay. Replace the board. All right, man. Dude, I saw ZFG was doing some Gloom stuff today. And I was like, I wonder how close he is to doing no-hit Zooter, dude. I feel like he gets closer and closer each and every day, dude. Because he was doing 5-hit for a while, now he's doing Gloom. Oh, Snuffles, thanks to the bits. Razor, thanks to the bits. Loom is like one step away, in my opinion, from doing no hit. Because it's the same concept. You're trying to not get hit. But you're doing it in a more like... I don't know. You're doing it in a more, like, it's easier to follow along from it. Probably if you're, well, once you understand the concept of how Gloom works, it's like, oh, I can look at the hearts and see how close he is to losing the run. Been enjoying the no-hit content? Yo, thank you, gamer. I appreciate it. I'm glad you are enjoying the content. Makes me happy. All right. Again, it's already pretty late, so we're gonna get going here. Let me just make sure I got everything set up. This stream might be really short. We'll see. It might be really long. It's my day off, so we'll see where it goes. Miyamoto isn't, though. Yo, what did we get in the hype chest? Choo choo.
You've just subscribed for almost a year. Pitiful.
Casimir, thanks to the 41.
You could ever subscribe for one whole year?
Oh, let me get the NOHIT thing up. All right. Okay, give me a moment here. Perfect. All right, let's do it. Got a free medallion. Okay, adult start. We've had the last few starts have been oops. The last few starts have been child, so I'm curious to see what kind of effect that's gonna have. Dude, I don't know, dude. The Knicks are frauds. That's all it is. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. Holy. 130. Okay, let's take these. This has got a ton of stuff. Okay. Water. Boss key. Membership. 130. Water temple boss key is 70. Okay, I can get this whenever I want to. That's fine. I can get that wherever I want to. I want the keys though. Anytime I get like, oops. Anytime I get like keys, we take those. Could be an early GTG. Holy baby seed? I don't know about that. Just a bunch of keys. What about the fish? What about the fish? Free, can you believe this is a free PB? This is a free safari, man. Deku shield can be found in Goron City. I probably should write that down because like the idea is if there's a Deku shield there, I could process of eliminate something. If there's only one check left. So it probably doesn't hurt to like to do that. Yeah, I'm basically in go mode. You're not wrong. Alrighty, what do we got? Another bloopy. Gamers, we got to get this prediction going, chat room. I got to rile you all up. I thought I'd make it interesting by making 6 hits, but I've deceived you into thinking I'm good at the video game. I've deceived you into thinking that I know what I'm doing in this video game. Let this be true. Let this be clear. I am bad. 6 hits before 1 dungeon is not a lot of hits. And so I implore you to bet your doubt money against the great Iateyourpie, who is destined to fail. I'm playing on a N64 controller again, so I gotta get used to it. Because I asked it nicely, I appreciate that. Let's go see what's in. My gaming ability has fallen apart, man. I'm streaming on an off day. Like, there's all the things that are adding up. Watch, it's gonna be awful, these. 10 arrows, okay. 5 bond pieces. Ooh, a slingshot. It probably won't be the first one, but, you know, you write it down. Could be. That would be bad. Fairy bow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, 50 is dead. More than likely, those are not going to be the first items. But, gosh, that would be awful. That would be so bad. Yo, Jay Fulla with the Prime Gaming sub. I appreciate it. Just like that, chat room, Doubter's got a little bit of... I'm gonna take my first hit against this guy. I have nothing to fight the enemy with. Like, I'm just like 1 misclick away, dude. Really rough mapping of Shipwright's hints to strings that are a bit more useful. Did you, I don't know if you saw, someone linked me one. Is that the same one that you put together? There's one called midnight.dev. Hee-haw. Oh, I took a hit. I took a... Oh, that one was a knife. No, I got double... When did I get double defense? Oh, all right, listen. Listen. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is not going to count for the prediction, okay? This is not going to count for the prediction. I didn't even realize I had double defense. This is also... I messed up. I messed up. Instinct, thanks for the 60. The prediction's still going. Listen, listen. You can say scam all you want to. I didn't realize I had double defense. We're doing a new seed. First seed of the day. Listen, listen. This is the right call. Oh man. Instinct, thanks for the 65. Here's what I'll do. Here is what I'll do. I'll do this because I'm a nice guy. Never say I'm gonna delete the prediction. If you feel like I scammed you, if you feel like I scammed you, then you can get your points back. But I'm gonna run this prediction again. I'm gonna do 6 hits. I'm gonna make this one 20 minutes long. There, you got your refund. Now you can get in. Okay, so I think that this is actually attempt number 22. All right, first run of the day. That one didn't exist. I hated that start, dude. I just wasn't feeling it. You just get a feel for a seed. I just wasn't feeling that. So we're gonna do this again. Control Shift Alt 1. All right, for real this time. Oh man, this is so much better. All right, first run of the day. I just didn't like it, man. It felt weird. All right. Also, in 60, thanks for the 65. I dropped it in the general Discord. The vibes were off. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is quite the starting spot. Okay, yeah, I'll link you the one that I have now. This is the one apparently. Okay. Okay. We're good. Bro, I don't know. How do you get... Wait a second. Hold up. Hold on a second. What? What is this starting spot, dude? Hold on. Hold on a second, dude. What is this starting spot? Gamers. There's no chance, dude. We might need to restart. All right, dude. All right, listen. The vibes are off with this one too. Can you believe this, dude? Dude, I'm not running this. Sharon, I'm not. I didn't take a single hit there. That one was awful. All right, let's just call a spade a spade. This one is the actual first. Real. All right, here we go. Can I do... All right, real, dude. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. The first one, the real one, that's absolutely one of the worst spawns I've ever seen, and I'm good to just not call that an attempt. All right, here we go. Okay, now we're back. Okay, this is it. You know what? I got a good feeling about this one, chat. You had a bad day at work? I'm sorry to hear that, gamer. US Prez, thank you for the 93 months. Listen, this is the real one. Now, hear me out. Now that we've reset the prediction, and you've seen how bad I am, it's time to go all in on doubt. 6 hits? Dude, I just took 2 within a minute or two. Honestly, that was an awful... This is the one, dude. All right. Fire Temple boss key, or not, key ring. Fire Temple keys. 135. But... Oh, and the red tunic. Dude, I'm not buying 10 nuts for 150, dude. That's a awful deal. Say no. Oh, hey, what up? Yo, we're so back. We are so back. Holy, we are so back. All right, everything. Holy. All right. This means we're back, dude. All right, the well. Might as well get this while I'm at it. Everything is saying Fire Temple. Okay, I'll come back for those. I'll come back for those. I'll come back for those. I know they're there. We got the drip. Oh man. Doubters beware. Iateyourpie is here. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, we're cooking again. We're back. I just knew the vibes are off, dude. Sometimes you know the vibes are off. Say the water trial has been dispelled. Okay. We got a token. Gonna start marking those. 1. How's everyone's Friday? Hope everybody had a good Friday. Somebody let Abson know, dude, that the new one is up so he can get his bucks in. You're in? Alright, good. Are you all in, gamer? Are you ride or die? Alright, nice. Ride or die. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Gold Skulltula. Nehru's Love. I'll write it down. Arrows. Gold Skulltula. Alright, this is looking pretty dead. Gold Skulltula. Alright, there's nothing here. Alright, good to know. Jorts! Thanks for the 16. Is the Nehru setting love on? Yeah. I haven't used it yet. I had an opportunity to use it yesterday and I just chose not to. I'm still very mixed on the Nehru's love thing. I'll have it on and I'll probably really only use it if there's like an impossible room or something. I think that's my opinion. Yo, nuts! Let's go! We have nuts. We have nuts. An all-nighter? Yo, what's up, Nod Babe? That's the goal. The goal is that Phil and I do these all the time. I very much enjoy playing games with Phil. Here we go. Yo, the lens. Very good. Oh, what was that? Was that money? Oh, it's so nice to be able to do that easily again because my controller is not cheeks. Yeah, let's do this now. The joint hype train, it was something. I'll say that much. With Andy. Again, I feel very, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. And I'll probably say it a third time at some point. I feel like Zooter NOHIT could easily be my main content for a while. I'm doing Pokemon stuff right now because of YouTube. I mean, I'm enjoying Pokemon, but I don't know. I've just been very much enjoying the Zooter NOHIT, man. And I definitely am gonna try and go until I beat this challenge, which is gonna take probably a while. So, if you like the Zooter, you're in for a treat, because I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Tonight on Thoughts Games, man, the Pacers played really well, dude. I got nothing to say but that they gamed. Yo! Okay, we're so back. We're so back. Carl Anthony, dude, he is so bad. I at least feel vindicated. Listen, I was wrong about the Pacers. I will openly admit it. I have no problems holding an L, dude. Let that be known. I don't mind holding an L. But I will at least feel vindicated that Karl Anthony Towns, the lights were too bright, dude, as they are every single year around this time. Say the Sage of Light gives First Real a piece of heart. I think that's just like the sword. Yeah, I'm not even gonna write that down. It's like not even useful. He is never defeating the allegations. I mean, if OKC wins, it'll be a new champion too. They aren't the Sonics, man. What is that? It's a jar. Oh, dude, how does that work? It's protecting a bow. Oh. How did the first seed last night go? We PB'd, yeah. Feels bad, man. Well, feels bad being a Knicks fan. Or just that bow being protected by a jar. I don't know how to dodge those. Like, if I move above it, does it like float? I genuinely do not know. Yeah, getting that bow sucks. Ooh. Joe, how was your omelet, by the way? Fuge, you'll be happy to know I kicked Joe out of the Discord a couple days ago because he kept posting food. I should have let you do it. And then he came back like the cockroach that he is. I'm just kidding. Mino's house is bombs. All right. Yeah, I know you're back in. I saw you posting. I kicked you out with the very clear understanding that you would be coming back. Don't worry. Oh man, I want these. Dude, I don't think I've genuinely ever seen a cockroach in real life outside of like when I was really young and in Texas. We don't get them in Wisconsin, or at least from what I've seen. They're just like, I feel like they're like way more in like warmer places. They say the market is on the way of the hero. Like even the cockroaches won't come to Wisconsin, dude. They know. It's like we can't. I'm not dealing with that shit. Food forever. Listen, there's a lot of context being missed here. There's a lot of context being missed here with that statement. Ooh, okay. Well, now this is awkward. All right. Listen, I gotta figure out how this works, chat. We're gonna probably take a hit here. I have no idea how this works. I don't think I can throw a bomb down there, right? I need that bow. As a Texan, they're the one thing that, yeah. I mean, I'm not like, oh, gross bugs, but dude, cockroaches, man, those things are ugly. Those things are absolutely ugly, dude. What about bomb shoes? Dude, that could work. No, see, I don't know if that blows up. The pots, I think, are like weirdly immune when they're, maybe? Let's try it. You once woke up to a cockroach climbing on your leg? Yikes, dude. Holy, that's gross. See, the bugs, like spiders are cool, man. I love spiders because spiders like eat all that stuff. The stuff that I don't like are like centipedes, dude. We're talking like bugs that, like, I'll hang out with a spider any day of the week because that thing is protecting me from ass. But like centipedes, dude, those things are. Right, let's see. That one just missed. What the frick? Is it like not? Yeah, it just goes through it, dude. It just goes through it. That's... Oh, it's... Bro. What just happened? It's gone. It was like ascending, dude. All right, good to know. Good to know, man. I'll take it. That was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, so we have a bow. Oops. Okay. I got the stuff in the thing that I wanted. We have a bow. Bombs open up a decent amount of stuff. I'm gonna go Kokiri. And then we'll get stuff there. The Roach Pope, dude. Again, big shout outs to you. I've been seeing a lot of new faces here that are very clearly Phil subs and Phil viewers. Happy to give you a home to hang out in until he gets back on Monday. Really do appreciate it too. Do we go this way first? I think we do. I think we do. Followage. I don't have that one. I want you to know, part of the reason why I streamed today was for the people that watch Phil to have something to watch. Let society dream. Thanks for the 18 months. I literally did it for Phil's viewers, man. True story. Not even made up. Oh, frick. Oh my gosh. I'm bad. Alright, there's a key somewhere. I can hear it flying around. So, the really crummy part, I think, of this area in the game is that the audio for the enemies doesn't play. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Like, I got hit here one time. Zora River. Don't skull. Zora Tunic. They say that Fire Temple hoards a Forest Temple keyring. Again, and if you ever want to see what's going on with the seed, just put in the command NOHITs. I've got a document that I update every single seed as it happens, so you can see what my hints are. You can see where, what dungeons are which, what's in the shops. Fire trails on. Things like that. It's very helpful if you want to follow along as a viewer. I did PB last night. Yep. We went into Ganon's tower at like 17 hits or something. And then I took one on something Phil told me I could do, which you can do, but you can make a mistake on it, so I learned my lesson. And then Then we got hit by 2 rocks, and then Ganondorf hit me, not Ganon. Okay, nothing here. You appreciate that? You can thank J-Leave for that. J-Leave was the one who made that dot. I should put that on there somewhere. Hold on. Put that in like green. Alrighty. Famous lesson learner. All right. So the Fairy of Fire holds bombs. All right. And I think that's... I believe that's just Din's fire. Would make the most sense to me. Okay. Oh, did we get our predictions done? What was the breakdown? Pretty 50-50. All right, okay. Oh, dude. I forgot that like has, it like goes up. They say that Ice Caverns hoards a bloopy. Cool. Again, that potentially allows us to like save a check or something. So I'm all about that life right now. Put in the command no hit, Chrome. Nope, nothing here, dude. But money. Okay, so we do have a wallet, which is very nice. You don't have enough. Frick. Wait, hold up. Now I have enough. Okay. The GTG keys are 45. I will get these. Okay. Where is Gumshoe? Run here, dude. Okay, I might go see what... Bro, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Why did I waste this? Okay, those are junk. I might take a peek here. Especially if this is like... Just to see what dungeon this is. Oh. I like getting the hints over here, honestly. Like, the hints could save me. Like, there might be a foolish hint that just saves me a hit. Like, I think it's always worth checking every single one if you can. They say a purple rupee can be found in Zora's River. Did we already get that? I think we did. Yeah, we saw it, actually. It's a useless hint. Haven't you run out of arrows before? I run out of arrows all the time. it's just a normal day in the office running out of arrows in this thing. Okay, let's see what we got. They say that Kakariko... Ah, nice. Kakariko. The most useless hint of all time, dude. The greatest hint would be Kakariko Way of the Hero. Or Foolish. That would be an incredible hint. I don't think that will literally ever happen. But one can dream. Oh, things... Honestly... This is fantastic. This is actually fantastic. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're safe, so I'm gonna do this. All right, very good to know. That's good to know because I can just beat that. I can beat that without, like, being a child. So I can skip a good chunk of it, and then we can leave all those checks for literally, like, I have nothing else I can do. Don't need to do that anymore. So I'm a big fan of that one. That one's a good one. Couldn't have fished for a better seed or two. Listen, I'm not trying to fish for a good starting seed, but if I get an absolute terrible starting seed, which is what that second one was, I am absolutely out of there. No questions asked. That seed, starting in that spot is just like, well, this is a waste of my time. And my attempt counter went up, so I get penalized for it. So it all works out, in my opinion. All right, chat. I know this sounds like a really stupid question, but I'm actually curious. Do you tend to stay up later on Fridays in general? Like, like people that, you know, go to work every day? Or are you just like so locked in during the week that like you go to bed at the same time? Hydro, you're up late anyway, so that like doesn't really count, dude. I guess the better way to word this is, does your schedule change greatly on Friday nights compared to weeknights? Would be maybe a better way for me of wording it. And get extra soup. You're ready to pass out at any moment. Nice, this is what I wanted. Honestly, I might just farm that guy. That might be a really good way to farm money. He's stuck. You just stay up an additional hour? That grind set, dude. Yeah, my man. Okay, don't need that. It looks like a boss key of some sort. Okay, well. Alright, let's see what the Dongos is. Okay, Spirit Temple. I'm gonna leave. Dude, the amount of times Dodongos roll Spirit Temple is actually nuts, I feel like. What the heck? Hold on a second. Something went weird. There we go. That was weird. Like, I feel like that dungeon is almost always Spirit, and it makes me very nervous sometimes. Like today, I woke up really late. I was up super late last night playing the Zooter, and I woke up. I took a big old nap today, chat room. Which is kind of why we're doing one of these. Okay. I took an absolutely ginormous nap. I'll write that down. Above the Dongos. Some boss key. Oh. Like I took like a, let's see, when did I go to, I took a nap around like 4:30 and I woke up at like 8 o'clock. Like, oh, I'll take like an hour nap. I'm really bad at just taking small naps. Most of my naps, the intention is to be like, most of my naps, the intention is to be like just an hour, and it always goes longer, dude. It never is an hour long. They say that inside Ganon's castle is Din's Fire. Okay, that's a good one. Somewhere is Din's Fire. That's just a sleep 4 hours? I guess so. Hi gamers, we run ads once per hour here on my stream. We do this to turn pre-rolls off so people coming into the stream do not get owned by an ad. You're not gonna miss too much. But if you don't want to see the ads, now would be the perfect time. The absolute perfect time. To check to see if your Prime Gaming sub is available, just to get turbo. To turn your ad blocker on, I don't care. Just don't make a big deal about it. But yeah, we're gonna turn them off. It helps me out financially. And yeah, see you on the flip side. You're about to get owned by an ad. I'm sorry. Non-Babe! With the tier 1 sub, first time. That's another way to not get ads. Just subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can we get some mugs out for the first timer? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. 75 for Nocturne. This might be a baby seed, dude. This might be a baby seed, man. Some are saying. Some are saying. Brave Owlbear with the big spender, large purchaser. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else I want to do here. Oh, I guess we could come here. Your ad was 10 seconds. Sometimes you get like one ad. Kind of sick, honestly. Also, if you want, hold on, let me actually pin this. YouTube VOD channel. YouTube.com/Iateyourpie. You just actually give me a second here. I do have a YouTube stream as well. Did that work? It did. Where all of my VODs get saved. I'm gonna go answer some questions. I'm I get a full review video ready by next Friday. Okay. Okay. How's the seed? So far it's fine. The first seed of the day, you know? What is that? That's a sculpture. What? Oh, I forgot to mark that. Oops. Okay. They say GTG is way of the hero. Okay. I love getting silver gauntlets early because it always gives us frickin' this, you know, the temple's right there. I actually want that? Money is good? Okay. Oops. Okay, so we haven't found GTG yet, but we have the keys. Here's where my brain is at. Oh wait, GTG keys were in, they were in Kokiri, not Goron. Hold on. I wrote that down incorrectly. Am I a baseball fan at all? I mean, I'm like a casual baseball fan. I'm not like a hardcore baseball fan. Okay, what other dungeons do we have access to? First time watcher from Phil's channel here. Hope everyone's having. Yo, welcome. Welcome. Glad to see so many people from Phil's stream coming on in. I can get one check right now in Spirit Temple, which so I'm not going to even bother. Gosh, it feels so much better to be playing with an N64 controller right now. Your team lost? Dang, gamer. Some bad luck. Trying to think if there's... Oh, the Fire Temple keys were somewhere good. Okay. Oh, frick. Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna use the tech here. The tech is at nighttime. Phil figured this out. At nighttime, the P-hats are not aggressive. So they just kind of like spin in place. Oopsies. So we can just kind of like wait it out. Cozy vibes, that's what I always go for. I like to keep it snug here. Okay, those are like okay potentially. I'm not like super thrilled about those. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna farm that skull kid. So he drops cash. This is actually like kind of perfect. Or not Skull Kid. This isn't a Skull Kid. What are these guys? This isn't a Skull Kid. What are they called? Stole Child? Oh. Okay. Got the fire temple keys now. Okay. Okay. With that said, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do something kind of crazy right now. I am going to go clear. I'm going to go get this check. Because we can. It's not too dangerous to come here. That way the block's pushed. I'm all good to go. And I'm gonna get this one check that we can get just because we got silver so early. Like, just easily early, that I feel like this is the right play. Even though it's one check. You missed the Gamba? I didn't think I was streaming today either. Kevin, are you in the Discord? This is an important question. This is why the Discord is so important. Because I alert every time I go live on days that I'm not, well, I post in there regardless. It was manipulated. Hammer, you bet on the manipulated prediction. That's the thing. You participated. You could have said no.
So you finally decided to sub.
Unmasked, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna get the silver gauntlets. I'm just checking everything that has silver gauntlets attached to it. Because they gave it to us early, and I just always feel like that's important. You went all in when you started the second seed? I mean, you had to at least know that I would consider resetting there. That seems like a skill issue of thinking like, maybe I'm gonna wait and see how this goes out. Grumpy Dad, thanks for the raid, gamer. I really appreciate that. Yo, can we get a shout out for Grumpy Dad? They've been supporting the stream a lot recently. They're a streamer. Get a shout out for Grumpy. I appreciate that, gamer. Thank you so much. And that, I mean, we can't use this now, but that is a good pull to get if we get Song of Time very soon, which I think is very possible. Also, that makes me very nervous because we have Jabu so early. That could be very bad for your boy. How's the challenge going? You know, first run of the night. Does this not work? Is it just this one? Whatever. Okay. Okay, so I want to go to the shop and get the GTG keys. And then in terms of checks that I can do, I mean, this is the one thing about starting adult that I don't like. I prefer child start because I feel like in child start, you just get a lot more checks early. And so when you do go adult, there are more things to do. Where right now, that's a lot for bomb shoes. Yeah, let me get some sticks. Like, we're kind of limited. I've got some things I can definitely do. But like, I'm a little bit concerned. I got no skin in the race. All right. They say a spider guarded by a school of stingers in Jabu Jabu's belly holds gray. Well, 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 gamers. That is a hint and a half. Okay. I have to think that we need to rush this, and here's why. Killer App, thanks for the 43 months. We have been given a lot of stuff. We know that Din's is in Ganon's castle. We have access to this section right here. I just need Din's and magic, I guess. I'm trying to think of like what else I can do. I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to think of like what are my options. I only have access to 2 dungeons right now. Dodongo's and her Spirit Temple and Jabu. We already did all the Spirit Temple that we could do. Update my GTG. We don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any other dungeon I can just like walk into. I can't. I think the only thing left is Jabu, man. Gotta get Greg. Don't ditch him. Thank you for the bits, Grumpy. Again, I'm just trying to like consider what my options are right now. I can't go child. I have iron boots. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do with iron boots that I'm not thinking about. Not without hook shot. I don't think there's any checks in Hylia that I can get. I could go out of logic, but I don't think that's the play. Yeah, I think we just have to go Jabu. All right, well. Time to go. I think this is the way of the hero, man. The skull in the lab, no. Oh, I would need hook shot to kill that. I guess we could bomb chew it. But that's like so out of logic right now that that doesn't make any sense. So this is Not as bad as it could be. We did do very well in Jabu yesterday as Little Link. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. But I think this is the play. I did. That's where the bow was. Again, I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I'm just completely forgetting about? Do not think there is. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, let's re-enter. Hold up. Does that work in dungeons, actually? I don't even know how that works in dungeons. That's a really awkward spot for that thing to be, by the way. Okay, I count 3 enemies. Oh, there's the 4th one. Again, I need to use my arrows very wisely right now. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh! Based. Oh, there's an enemy there. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Yup. There it is. What? That's not... Oh, did it say a Skulltula? Interesting. Okay, well... Okay, the goal is to get... Hold on. This is working out rather well so far. Yeah, I guess there are stingrays in this, in the vanilla. I just thought of... When I thought of stingrays, I thought of the stingray room. I forget it was a Skulltula. Okay. Okay. I think as long as I get her to the other room, I can bail. I believe is how it works out. Like, she will stay up here. I just have to walk into that room and we're good. Easy. All right. Easy. Actually huge. Very clean. Never a doubt. Spice things up, I'm good. Okay. Hold on a second, I gotta do something. Okay. Okay. So that changes a lot. Now, I mean, we gotta go into Yen's castle. Yeah, so the green rupee gives you access to Ganon's castle. And there's a handful of checks that we can get right now. I believe currently I can get 3 checks. So it's not a lot, but if I was a betting man, I would guess that one of the 3 is going to be Dints. Let's see though. Okay, I don't want to go that way. That way is not the way I want to go. I don't see anything. All right, very good. They say that inside a burning skull lies a purple rupee. What the frick is a burning skull? I guess I can look these up. Hold up. Burning skull. Shadow Temple freestanding key. Okay. Which one is that? Is that the one in the jar? Is that the jar one? Okay. See, the Spirit Temple hoards Eponas. That's good. Say that revolving walls in the Forest Temple conceal a huge rupee. Okay. They say the graveyard is way of the hero. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. That's a pretty easy path to navigate. I like that path. Okay. Oh, I'm just talking to my editor about some stuff, everybody. Okay. Sorry, we are video number 2 for my big YouTube series is getting put together right now. So we're gonna get that out before I leave for Vegas. So I'm really excited. If you liked my first YouTube video, the second one's gonna be good. And if you didn't like it, maybe you'll like the second one. Oh boy. I have 7 shots here. 1, 2. I could buy some more, actually. I'm gonna buy some more. I need to lock in. Vegas is like June 8th is when I leave. Saria's song. Okay, that gives us a lot of options. Oops, that's the wrong song. So, I'm still thinking Din's is soon, but that actually gives us a decent amount because now we have access to the Sacred Meadow. Okay, that's an easy enemy. Bomb shoes. Interesting. Okay. So we did not get Din's, which was a little bit like, what the heck? But I did just pick up a few more checks. What the frick? How is there another hype train? What was happening, dude? Apparently, yeah. If you go to Vegas, Real Bender, thanks for the 8 months. If you go to Vegas, you're not usually outside a lot. Usually you go to Vegas, you're inside. So the heat doesn't really bother me too much. The train just keeps going off, dude. Manufacturing. Not even real organic hype, man. Not even real organic hype. Such a shame. But thanks for the prime, November. This hype was made in a lab, chat. Made in a lab. GMO. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna give us this check logically. Now you could skip. You can skip Mino with a trick, but I tend to not want to do it because logically wise. All right. All right. So this gives us 3 checks. This gives us this here. right. Well. Interesting. We're going back, dude. We have the golden gauntlets at the hour mark. That's wild. All right. Well, I'm absolutely gonna get this cleared too. No vanilla? Dude, oh my gosh, man. I don't like the direction of this. I don't like the direction of this. Okay. Can I hit you from here? Nice. That does get us to Colossus. Yo, Down, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. Hold on. How's the seed looking? So far, so good. Oh. Okay. We're just navigating the maze very slowly. Which is very fun. I'm playing like a stealth mission right now with Link. Okay. Usually one enemy here. Okay. Just get the item and get out of here. That was nothing. They say the bottom of the well hoards a Zora scale. Right, I'm gonna drag this guy out here. I'm not gonna fight him. Jehudi, thanks for the 74. How's my Friday? It's good. Spirit trial was dispelled. That isn't really helpful. You say that Goron City is way of the hero. We did get some stuff there. Okay. Is there anything else we can do with the stuff that we got? Not really. Red Fury, thanks for the 34. All right. Well, back into this we go. Okay, we went to our Link's right, my left here. Okay. Yeah, I had to like turn on a dime. Just gonna always reload in here just to keep certain enemies from spawning. Heavy rain in 3 hours. I like heavy rain when I'm inside a house, dude. Driving in heavy rain is not fun. We had a storm, I want to say like last week or something, where it was just heavy rain for 15 minutes and I was out on the highway, and that was not a good time, dude. I was not having fun. Okay. I think these guys sell nuts. Maybe not. I'm gonna go check because we need some. We're going into a very scary room, so. Is he a storm dog? He typically is fine. No way. No way. Did I just waste one? No. No, they don't have nuts. I just wasted two. I do not like hydroplaning. Surprisingly. Okay, well, this is gonna be scary with like 4 nuts, but we gotta do it. No, that's bad. Thankfully, this guy's gonna give me more. Brother, what the heck? Is the thing not real? Brother, if this hits me, I'm gonna say that that it doesn't count. He just is gone, dude. That was a big pull, by the way. That's weird. Dins, there's the dins. Okay. We still have magic. Okay. So we have a couple of options here. Yo, NC Jones, thanks for the 36. Why are the chests steaming? Those are typically ice trap chests in the vanilla game checkers. Also, hey man, well friend. I think we go child right now, with the understanding that we do have checks in spirit that we can get, but I would prefer to get better items. But I think this is the play. Still haven't taken a hit. But I think child is the way to go, now that we have Song and Time. Because I'm trying to think in terms of checks that we can get in spirit. We do know spirit is way of... No, it's not. GTG is. We just know Spirit Temple has Eponas. Yeah, I think this is just... We just go child and see what happens. There is, but I need Zelda's Lullaby for it. Yeah, I'm glad we got out of there, man. Right, Let's immediately get this set up. And we've got good items here already. In terms of like child being pretty seamless. We could technically beat Jabu, but I'm not gonna even think about that for a long time. I don't like the fact that Jabu is technically beatable right now. I don't like that. I'm very well aware. But the good news is I think we've got one of the harder rooms out of the way. Let's just get this done by the way since it's all fun. In getting Rudo up to that section. But that hallway is just can be really, really bad if you get a bad combo, which we don't know yet. Have we beaten a dungeon without having 0 hits? I don't know if we have. Yo, light arrows, okay. Interesting. Wow, this seat is just, everything's in the shops today. All right, I'll buy a shield. Bolero is cheap. Write that down. $195. Got another mirror shield. We have gotten a lot of items in the shops. The shops have been very friendly, which makes me a little bit nervous that there's just gonna be, okay, this one is dead. Ocean, or dead. Yeah, we did PB last night. Okay, this is junk. Oh, I did the wrong one, but it turns out they're both junk anyways. So we want to get Bolero. Let's just get this one out of the way. So hookshot is the big question. We also have like a healthy amount of like keys too. We don't have any boss keys, but we know the location of at least one. So there's that. And we need magic. I hate seeds where we don't have magic early. They always stress me out, dude. But I think just with the fact that we got Din's Fire relatively early, and we have access to Nocturne relatively early, I think it feels safe to say that like we'll probably get magic sooner than later. It's just my gut here. We find GTG, we do get a bunch of free chests. Yeah, that's the thing. Like right now, in terms of Way of the Hero, 4 out of the 5, I think we've already gotten the items. Like we definitely got one in Goron City. We definitely got them in Market already. Like there's a bunch. Nice. But GTG is Way of the Hero, and we have not seen that yet, so that's interesting. Yeah, 3 hearts, man. We haven't picked up too many hearts. Ooh, there's a boss key. Fire Temple. Okay, we have all of the tool. Well, we have all the items, or the keys for that. I haven't been using those hearts, man. We've been good. They say that Kakarot Village is on the Way of the Hero. Okay, so again, I am going to We can't get the check right now. I don't have Song of Storms, but I like going up here for the check. Anytime we can do a check on hints, big fan. Because the hints can, again, hints, we haven't gotten any foolish hints. And based on how we're getting items, I think there's going to actually be a decent amount of foolish spots. So saving hits there would be huge. See that? Plundering Gerudo Valley! Just like that, dude. This is why we check these. Huge. Now that saves me a bunch of checks, dude. Scripted. Yeah. Not too much risk in checking those checks, but, you know, it's just nice not to have to worry about them. Okay, I just need to get farm money for Bolero because we want Bolero as soon as possible. Having a warp there is really good. Warp songs bail us out. Yeah, the Gerudo Valley ones are just really out of the way. So okay, I'm actually gonna run ads a little bit early since we're farming and not really doing anything. Just a couple minutes earlier than I normally run them. Again, there's really nothing happening but farming here. You're not missing anything. If you really want to see me farming money, you can help me farm money IRL by subscribing and skipping those ads. Otherwise, I'm gonna farm money by the ads. See you on the flip side. Bye-bye. So it would be faster, but I could accidentally mess that up and take a hit. And I don't want to, as probably not that hard as it is, it's still possible. So we're just playing it safe. Like, this isn't a speed run. I have the timer there just for fun. But I don't mind taking my time. Live a little. We do have access to You lived once. How'd that go? Latrag, thanks for the 65. Smashing pots as a child. I always ask myself, what would Miyamoto do? And then I try and follow that to the best of my ability. And I know deep down in my heart, Miyamoto would play a randomized version of Ocarina of Time. Dude, I bet you Miyamoto thinks this shit is awesome. If he knows about it. Like, from a game designer standpoint, he's got to know about this. I'm sure he doesn't, like, care that much. It's more probably, like, the heads of Nintendo that are, like, really anti this stuff. Like, I think it's awesome, dude. Like, if I made something cool and then I found out people found a way to, like, make it even better or more interesting, he probably is in chat right now, dude. Bolero is just nice to have. People are still playing the game and it's lasted this long. I bet you. Oh, you are? Well, dang, dude. I apologize for being so mean to you, Miyamoto. I apologize for lashing out the other day and bantering with you. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. So I'm just, you know, sorry for stepping out of my lane and being a sore loser yesterday. Yeah, I know. I can't take it. I punch air every time I go to bed, old Yarnum. Knowing that you're gonna come in and say something that makes me seething and angry. Every night before I go to bed. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, dude. Hey, listen, to Cass's credit, I told him, I literally told Cass, like, dude, everyone hates this thing. You really need to stop posting it if you don't want smoke. And he's like, all right, and he stopped posting it. So to Cass's credit, he did listen to me and stop posting it. So I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. He did listen to me on that one. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That was such a weird occurrence to me yesterday. I was like, I honestly, yeah, I don't know. It was just such a random drive-by. I think that's the thing that annoyed me the most, was it was just like a random drive-by. The dude was not even in the conversation. And then I hate when people do that, where they like do something they probably shouldn't do, and then when people respond in part like, hey, that's annoying, they're like, see, I got you, you know, like the fact that it struck a chord makes it, you know, like just that kind of stuff is just like, well, what do you want me to say? Like, just ignore it? You were being a dick, you know? I just never understand the concept of that. Like, what, that's like a, from their minds, they always win. Randomized map? I don't know enough about Tears of the Kingdom for me to do something like that. Okay, that's dead. Okay, last time, okay, dude, he's at the wall. Okay, that one is not at the wall. Come on. Oh, that's a good one. Was worth. I have a boomerang, so we can get these. I'm actually gonna do this. Cool. This was a very good trip. I'm glad we went child. I mean, that was the clearest right call. You don't? We'll figure something out. I found out later by looking at their logs that they're an Ohio State fan. So like it checked out really hard, dude. I was like, ah, this makes a lot more sense now. Okay, that's dead. Go Wisconsin. Agreed, Vizian. On Wisconsin. Alright. We don't need to do... We don't need to do Gerudo Valley. We've already gotten a lot of those checks. As a child, there's a couple spots in the lake. Actually, let's do this. Let's see what we got here. Let's get some information. Okay. Yeah, that guy just did his thing. Yo, Vizion! A fellow Badger. Thank you for the tier 1. Technically, I'm not a Badger. I shouldn't say that. Technically, I'm not a Badger, but... I appreciate a gamer. We get some mugs out for the first timer. I went to a different UW school under the same system, but rooted for the Badgers. But my brother is a Badger grad, and I bleed red when it comes to college basketball. I cannot say, but I did go to a UW school very close to Madison. Oh, frick, I don't have enough money. Okay, Begorn is dead. Need to get more money. Oh yeah, I have Saria's song too. Do we have a bottle yet? We don't. Interesting. Oh, I hate Marquette. Marquette is, if you... Yeah, Marquette's no bueno. I'll like kind of pull for Marquette if it's like super deep in the tournament and I want to see a Wisconsin team do well. But I definitely do not like Marquette. They're very much like the in-state rivals when it comes to stuff. Because like Milwaukee is not really competitive in basketball. We don't really have a football rival, so... Oh, we got the fake Ocarina, dude. We really should put something on that. I don't know what it is. Phil and I were kind of thinking about it. But... Alright, I need a little bit of cash so I can not forget to give that guy money. So I will return. Oh, do you live in Milwaukee? Only arm? I didn't know that. I feel like you've told me this before and I forgot. Yeah, didn't you? I remember this. You told me you were wearing... Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Now it's coming back. Yarna, were you the one that was wearing your Halliburton jersey in a public place after you went to the grocery store or something and you were wearing your Halliburton jersey? Yeah. Now I'm remembering. Now it's coming together. Do you still live close to Madison, Vizion, or? You left, man. Unfortunate. Yeah, I like Madison. It's a fun college town. Alrighty, let's see here. Then we do this for warp. Yeah, it's just funny to me because, like, Ty, I think, genuinely would be embraced by the state for the most part. You know, I think the fact that he beat the Bucks twice, I don't know. I mean, he's an Oshkosh North guy, you know. I know a lot of friends that were close with him. But I just like, it's just, I can't stand the dude on the basketball court, man. Here we go. Understandable, Vizion, understandable. Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, man, at the end of the day, if he continues to play the way that he's playing in the playoffs, like, he can smack talk all he wants to. He's gonna be a champion. You know? I think the biggest, here's what I will say, man. This is what I will say about Halliburton and how my opinion of him is moving in a better direction than it was at the beginning of the playoffs and last year. If they lose and he takes it really well and it doesn't just like hide, she has a tendency to have done so far, I will have taken, my respect for him will go up a ton. I was reading an article that ESPN posted not too long ago, like, I think they posted it today, about how, like, the whole, like, USA team stuff really humbled him a lot. It's funny reading that and then still seeing him be extremely cocky. But I mean, he's obviously very talented and he's had some huge shots. Like, I'm not gonna deny that at this point. So we'll see. All right, man. All right, we gotta check here. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, to make the shots that he's making, when you're like, they're making these huge comebacks, he's obviously showing it on the court. I just like the best thing, the thing that like embodies how I feel about Halliburton is just him like doing all the sellies and stuff with the big balls against the Cavs, and then when he put that stinker up against the Cavs, he didn't like have any availability to the media. And that, to me, that is just like, some of that is probably just growing up, and you just have to realize that, like, hey, if you're gonna talk the talk, you also gotta follow it up. So I hope that if they lose to the Knicks a game or two, that like he doesn't just like dip. That to me kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Vizion. Phil says Vision, which is what it's supposed to be. I didn't realize my name was that confusing. Vizion. I think of like Zion, like Viz Zion, but I can see where the Vision stuff comes from. Okay, what do we want to do? We got a D. Oh, I know where I want to go. envision. Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense now. I see it. Yeah, I don't, but here's the thing, man. Why is the Pacers, why are they making that decision? That's the thing that's so confusing to me, right? That just doesn't seem like, that doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever, like at all, why that happened. Vizio, like the TV, yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. Okay. Pi has never once mispronounced a username. It's true. Dude, oh my gosh. You know the funniest thing of all time, and it makes me realize maybe I should do more of this? Like, I'm seeing the power of this kind of stuff. So in my most recent YouTube short, which you can check out by putting in the command short into the chat, I cover Shedinja. And you guys all know I say Shedninja when I talk about it. And the amount of people that left a comment and were like, it's actually Shedinja, you're pronouncing it wrong, was amazingly high. And I was like, huh, really? Maybe I should do this more, dude. It's like, I see the power of this, dude. Like, I got at least 3 comments from it, which is just pre-engagement for the video. Oh, man. So we're learning the power of YouTube, dude. Okay, I want more seeds. I'll take those. Umbreon might kill. Oh man, have I only saved the run of Umbreon back in the day when we got into the Safari Zone, we'd be feasting. How do I pronounce Entei? You've never heard my Entei pronunciation? Entai? Oh man, good old Entai, dude. Oh, I want that. Oh my goodness. That makes me laugh. Go nuts. There's a few of them that I genuinely just mispronounced because I didn't know how to say them originally. But then when people pointed out that it bothered them, I just continued to stick to it. Shedninja is definitely one of them. I thought it was Shedninja. Like, that just sounds cool. And then someone was like, it's actually Shedinja. But it, like, could be a ninja Pokemon, man. That sounds way more fun. I think my pronunciation is better, personally. I think Shedinja is way cooler than whatever that is. Archipelago. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Honestly, that's more of a skill issue by Game Freak on that. Me neither. It's a very different ordeal here, Mobile Keys. But I can respect the hustle on that one. Hey, remember the time you said in Mafia that you didn't want to be the center of attention anymore, and then the very next game you were the center of attention of Mafia anymore? Because I do. Since we want to start doing throwbacks. I got throwbacks all day, Mobile Keys. I got throwbacks all day. How long you got? What is this guy doing? Mobile Keys, thanks for getting a sub to Worm. Appreciate you. Mafia needs to come back. We'll probably get some Mafia coming back. All right, take it easy, Grumpy. Thanks again, man, for hanging out. I appreciate you. I want this, right? Oh, I don't necessarily want this. Hello? PB it up. Yo, thanks, Grumpy. I will try. I don't think the chicken is in logic to get into the spot that we're going. So we're breaking a little bit of logic here, but I want to get this done because there's checks here. We'll come back and get that Skulltula on the way out. You still don't understand Mafia? I wish there was a way... Okay, there's just junk here, but nuts? This is the nut guy. He's got all the nuts, which is unfortunate because he's the hardest to get to. Nut guy. And also the nut guy kind of has a bad sales job here because there are free nuts right outside the door. All right. Oh well, nothing there. Dude, I don't like this. I feel like the seed is... They say that deep in the forest. Okay. This feels like the seed is pushing me to do Jabu, and I don't like that at all. Although we did get Bolero. So there's that. Still need to do Lake Hylia. There's skulls there, and there's checks there too. But we got, what do we get? We got, yeah, we have Boomerang. We still don't have Magic. We don't have Hook Shot. I don't know. Okay. And everything is pointing to do Jabu now, but I am resisting the urge. Because we still have I'd rather do Spirit Temple as an adult right now to get Eponas than do Jabu as a child. Like, I'm putting those checks off as long as humanly possible. I could have, you know what I could have done is I could have checked those Skulltulas that were on the wall, but we were kind of low on arrows, so I didn't want to waste any. Hey, Adalogic hovers. Let's go. I'll take it. All right. I will take that. See that prison beyond a totem holds a gold skulltula. I'm excited to see what that hint is deciphered to be. Oh, frick. Prison behind a totem. That is the Fire Temple boss key chest. Are you for real? That's what that is? That's such an awful hint, dude. That is such an awful hint. Like, I get it. I understand what it means after the fact. But like, Lamau, dude. That is the hint. Well, okay. I think we got to do this. Double magic, thanks for the 8 months. We don't have Zelda's Lullaby, but we do have keys and a boomerang. Okay. And we do have bomb shoot. We have plenty of bomb shoots. Do we have any breath bottom of the well hints? We did not. Where is that coming from? I think. Okay. Yeah, enemies are randomized. Yep. Alright, let's see what is in here. Okay, that's what's guarding that. So far, nothing. Okay, this can be scary. Now, logically... What is that? I don't like this. Stop it! Skill. Okay, that's dead. Oop, I want nuts. Really shouldn't waste my time with those. Alright, this is the scary room. Better idea. Okay, good. Very good. I almost just wasted a lot of resources on things I shouldn't have wasted resources on, but we got there. All right. Yo, Mamba, thanks for the raid. You fell asleep in your chair? Dang. Nothing about OOT. I mean, to be fair, I haven't really started streaming OOT in a while, you know? Like, OOT took a big break from my channel. Tag, when did you start watching my stream then, out of curiosity? What was the content that got you to come in? Wait, Worm, you didn't know that you could use explosions to kill those enemies? That's actually, like, mildly surprising, knowing that you race this all the time. Okay, I have two. I have these checks here. And we're good. Last scary room. Persona 5? Really? That can't be. Is it really been that long? 5 years since I played Persona? That might actually be right. Who do we got? Woo! Get through. Okay. I panicked a little bit. Did we find anything in here yet? I mean, that's nice. Okay, I gotta get one more song. One more item. That's actually perfect timing. I don't think we found anything in here. I have one more check that I can do. Fell asleep during the stream last night. See, you got a PB. Congratulations. After seeing the video, you and Phil with other people on the couch playing to get donations. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That was a fun time. Glad we got the PB last night too. So far, again, I don't want to jinx it, but this run is going swimmingly right now. No hits, 2 hours in. We ooh, I want those seeds, but also I don't want to die. We can get seeds in Hylia. Interestingly enough, nothing. That's wild. We didn't get anything in well, man. I can't wait to read a hint that says well is foolish or something. Okay, we can get some checks here though. I don't have a scale, that is very true. Oh, where is Gumshoe, man? During the early days of SMRPG. Those were the days. Hard work forever pays. Sticks! We're doing good. This run is... We're getting better. Can you believe it? We are getting better at the game. See the Shadow Trial. Hoop with pie cord. Gamer, I'm gonna be honest with you. Based on what I know, I don't know how many of the gamers are hoop worthy.
Just subscribed for almost a year.
Momokai, thank you for the 81.
Who could ever subscribe for one whole year?
That was a long time ago, man. Again, I was thinking about this. They say all toasters toast. Thanks, game. I really appreciated that hint. That's a good hint. I don't regret reading that. I mean, again, it's sometimes crazy to think about how fast time has gone by. Like, I've been doing streaming for 13 years now. This summer will be the 13th year. I started in July. Kind of crazy, honestly. They say the forest trial. Dude, these hints were cheeks, dude. What the heck? All right, that was kind of junk. Okay, don't go. Trying to think of what I want to do. I mean, Spirit Temple is calling. We could do Jabu, but I'm not wanting to. We have Song of Time, so we could get one more check and what's it called? But I'm not. Again, I'm putting Jabu last, man. We have the logic to beat Jabu right now. But that doesn't mean I want to do it. You know? Alright, let's see where the spawn is. Actually, let's make it daytime first. Nothing on Skulls. I think Nehru's Love is on Skulls, but I'm not, like, that connected to it. We still haven't gotten the beans. We still haven't gotten a bottle. I think we got all the checks that we can get with a boomerang. Interesting. Is there anything else I can do? Yeah, I think. Let's see this. Again, Spirit is the big one. I think we're gonna go Spirit first, and then if we don't get anything helpful in Spirit, I'm gonna go to Jabu. I think that's the play. Dude, I'm still sad Sean Livingston had that awful injury, dude. When he came back and was playing for the Bucks. I like Sean Livingston. Okay, I have 200 rupees. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Yeah, let's just go. Is there any other items in Child? They were junk. Yeah, we got Bolero. Okay, cool. Brother, you should have been, that should have happened after game 1, Worm. That is some mega cope, dude. That is the biggest cope I've ever seen. Be something huge. I mean, yeah, let's just go get that check. We're here. It takes no time. I would have loved this. I mean, we were never going to compete for a championship that year that Bogut got hurt, but I think we would have beat Atlanta in that first series. I don't know, man. It's one of those situations to where like you always ask yourself the what ifs of like, if you win a series, does it change the trajectory of the team? Does it like instill confidence? Is it a learning lesson? And then Bogut getting hurt was like the catalyst for the Warriors becoming champions. Because I don't think if he doesn't get hurt in that series, he probably stays in Milwaukee. We probably beat Atlanta. Like, there's a lot of what ifs, right? The Fear of the Deer campaign was a really fun. That's like when I really started to fall in love with the game of basketball. Was that Bucks team? Oh, yeah. It would have been a fun team, man. Basketball was different back then, obviously. But, and I'm happy that Brandon Jennings still loves Milwaukee. And he's still, like, just viewed as, like, a legend in the community. Bucks and 6 go so hard. Alright, let's go get this check. I have hovers now, too. Forgot about that. Although I don't know if that really gives me much. The hovers are out of logic. Alright, I don't have Zelda's Lullaby. I think we just go into Spirit Temple and just do what we gotta do, man. There wasn't really anything that we picked up that changes the game for us. We don't have magic, so I can't use lights. We did pick up, you know... Yeah, I mean, Child did not give us much. Let me just double check what's in here. I want it so I can just write it down. Okay, something was sold out. He's the nut guy. I'm gonna write that down. The nut guy. Yeah, we got Goron Maze cleaned. Let's just do it. Let's do the dongos. Let's go. Or Spirit Temple. We know that Epona's is there. There's honestly a lot of checks we can't do right now in Spirit, but probably gonna take our first hit, chat room. Brace yourselves. We'll see. Water doesn't have any checks for me. We know Gerudo Valley is dead. Okay, let's just see what this is. Okay, it's just a skull. All right. And thankfully, yeah, we probably have to find out what's in the Spirit Temple entrance right now. That's like my last ditch effort if I don't want to go Jabba. I mean, everything is pointing for me to go to Jabba, man. I'm realistic here that Jabba is probably going to be forced upon me. But if we get if we get Epony's song here. Oh jeez. This is not good. This is about as bad as it gets because there's something. We're gonna take a hit. I'm just letting you all know the thing's gonna drop on us. Maybe not. Whoa. What? Oh, there it is. Huge. Huge. E-pony? Yeah, some random viewer called Epona E-pony one time, and it's just been the funniest thing to me. So we just call Epona E-pony. Hey, someone just called Zelda's Lullaby, dude. Incredible. Will with the big power move here. That actually helps us out a lot for checks. So huge. I don't have hook shot, which makes this extremely awkward. Bro, I forgot how awkward this is without hook shot. All right. I feel like we're kind of cheating with hovers right now, but what can you do, right? We were not supposed to have these. So if hook shot is in one of these, I'm popping off. Okay. Oh, he's over there. Okay, I'm gonna push this for now, just in case I want to go. I don't think I want to do the other room right now because we do not have the means. Okay. Hey! Absolute huge pull. Okay. This buys us a little extra time. I'm just trying to think of how I want to do this. Okay, this room sucks. Let's pause. Okay. There's an enemy here. Oh, frick me, dude. Oh yeah, I have hovers too, so we can beat Jabu. I just realized that. We can beat Jabu without using Boomerang because we got him out of logic. But we are actually technically back in logic. I just realized that. We are back in logic because I have Zelda's Lullaby. I didn't even realize that. So we're safe. Okay, do I want to do these checks? Yes. Because I want to see what the Spirit Temple has for us. And we've got an out. Oops. This room, actually not that bad if you start over here. Okay. Perfect. Brother, I don't even need to fight this guy. Hey, buddy. Over here. Yeah. And just get him stuck on the thing. I don't think he can reach. That's kind of concerning. That's a little bit too close for comfort for me. Oh, he's going around, dude. Yeah, stay there. He found the way around. Maybe? How's the run? Going very, very well. We are hitless. 2 hours and 15 minutes in. And we are also, we have cleared a lot of stuff. We've got a big chunk of Jabu done. We've got basically all of Well done with the exception of Zelda Lullabies checks, which we can do now. We're having a ton of Spirit done without hits. Okay, that's dead. Okay, something just died. Very cool. What we got? It's always as the load. Okay. That's just a skull. Fire Temple. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I want to get these checks done. Because I don't know when I'm going to come back here. So even though I can't technically grab some of these, I want to know what they are. Okay. And we have Zelda's Lullaby, so... Oh, why did I think that was a good idea? Well, I don't know why I did that. That was a silly check, or a silly thing. First hit, that was, I don't know why I thought I would be fine. That was foolishness on my part. Sorry. First hit, I will gladly take it. I mean, not gladly, but I would say we are on very good pace right now. Okay, that's dead. Most importantly, have fun, dude. I love having fun. Fun is good. Also, again, big shout outs. I'm getting a lot of follows today. It feels like a lot of people are coming from Phil's stream and hanging out and staying. So if you were from Phil's stream, or if you just somehow stumbled upon this stream somehow, I really do appreciate it. So thanks for being cool. So I've got good news. I've got fantastic news. If you are a believer, there is a very high percentage chance that I'm about to fight a boss that I can beat. So if that is the case, but I found you in the category search, either or works. That's what you love to hear. It is, oh, that's forest? I think that's forest. I think that's forest. Yep. Gamers of the stream, believers, As long as I don't have the biggest choke of all time. I have lots of arrows to play tennis with Ganon. There's one. Oh, I did this before one time. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. 2 hits. Believers get paid. We're gaming. May have not been paying attention, but did you do treasure chest game and market? I can't do treasure chest game until I get magic. So. Very good. Never doubt it. Alrighty. Let me think about another prediction that I might do here. I'm thinking. Yo, thank you, Praise the Sun. I'm glad you think that. Again, I want to check as many checks in fire as I can because it's hard to get back here. Or I should say more so, it's annoying to get back here. Will I find hookshot or hammer first? That would be an interesting one. Again, I'm not even gonna think about checking the bad room right now. I have made my peace with that room. If there's an item there, there's an item there. I'm not gonna do it, man. It's just never worth it. Oh shoot. I don't think okay. I need to play, hold on. I'm gonna go back and play the song. We don't talk about that. We don't go there. We don't think about that room. We don't talk about the room. That room does not exist in my world. You've never beat this game or Majora's Mask? I would say you need to change that. That's what I would say. Ocarina is an all-time banger, man. Definitely a game that I would recommend. It's my top 5. The issue right now is that I don't have many arrows. Hey! So I gotta be mindful. You literally got stuck for hours saying. much till later in life. Understandable. I mean, I think like a very popular take now, I don't know how to say popular take, but a popular thing people love to do on the internet is like almost like gaslight about this game. Like, oh, the controls are bad, oh, this or that. Dude, Ocarina of Time holds up extremely well, in my opinion. When people are like, oh, this game hasn't aged well, I just say, you're just lying. You're not telling the truth. Because I think it's aged incredibly well. And it plays... If you want to talk about games that have not aged well, play most PlayStation games, man. I'm not saying that this is like the greatest game of all time. Like now, if it came out in today's world. But it absolutely... Saying it's aged poorly is just absolute lying. Incorrect stick settings. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, N64 emulation in general is just not good. I feel bad for people that potentially are playing any of the good N64 games for the first time via emulation. That just makes me sad a little. Need more sticks. So I'm happy that in some senses, you know, some ways with NSO and giving like better options for emulation existing, more people are experiencing these games. I think 7 stands up fine. I mean, visually it doesn't look great, but I played 7 very late. I played it like what, 8 years ago or something like that for the first time, and it's one of my favorite RPGs. I definitely think for the game itself, visually it hasn't aged well, but focus on emulating once. Yeah, it does. It feels very good. Chip is very good. What are you doing here? Get out of here. Yo, Pog Magic, dude. This seed, man. If I continue to stay locked in, I think we're playing well. Just got to stay locked in. The key. Why did I just ran into the Skulltula. You know, I'm glad I'm staying locked in, dude. I am so locked in right now. I cannot believe I just did that. That was embarrassing. All right, anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about staying locked in. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that's the play here. Okay, that was actually a big pull though. That was also a big pull. Fire Temple is paying, dude. Absolutely paying right now. Well, the Gib does here, but I don't have hook shot. Dang it. Unfort. 2 songs for 1 hit. Yeah, I would have preferred the 2 songs no hit though. It would have been nice. Okay. So I'm trying to think from a logical standpoint what we can do in Fire Temple currently. And I'm debating on whether, I mean, I can't climb. I cannot, I do not have hook shot, so I can't do the scarecrow checks. So there's that. Also, oh, I wasn't sure if that was gonna work. I have to be very careful here. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Okay. Very close. That was slightly scary. Jackson. Dude, we have access to so much right now. Just write some stuff down real quick. So Spirit Temple is fire. Fire Temple was bottom of the well. We haven't been in water. We haven't been in shadow. We can go into shadow. We can go into bottom of the well, and we can go to GTG's like dungeon. Actually, kind of nuts. Oh, this guy's lurking. Okay, so I'm gonna climb on that side of the thing. And then in terms of items that we need, I think we should just get the 2 checks that I can get in fire right now. Because if I come back here with hookshot, we could just go up to what's his face, get him, and be fine. Oh, Adge time. Gamers, I'm gonna run Adge. Hopefully nothing crazy happens while I run ads, but I'll see you on the flip side. He's pretty far away. You know, I'm gonna pitch this to Phil. This might be a good idea because we've been trying to figure out things to do for the Ocarina. Maybe the Ocarina unlocks the use of Sun Song in dungeons. That might be a fun one. Because right now the rule is you can't use Sun Song in dungeons because you always start off with Sun Song. But maybe that would be like a good compromise of like, okay, now you have a tool that can help you clear certain rooms. Possibly. And makes the item have a little bit of value. How about Rumble? A Rumble pack? I don't know. Yeah, we don't have anything for the Rumble pack either. I think the idea was passed that you could use like the Rumble pack as a, it makes chests show size or whatever, but I like having it the way that it is. I like opening a chest and having no idea if it's going to be good or bad or not. Okay. We normally don't go this way. This is why. I'm not very familiar with this. Okay. I still get pre-roll when joining on your phone? It definitely does. If you're getting a pre-roll when you join on the phone, it means that you are literally joining when an ad is being run on my stream. Sometimes you just get unlucky, honestly. Is it time to pursue dark? Oh, I have to use bombs for this guy. This is wild, dude. I've never done this before. This is actually wild. I'm gonna probably get bomb shoes out. Crazy. All right, that's the first. Hello, what are you doing here, brother? There's a Gibdo. That's a really awkward spot for him. I wonder if he has range there. Oh, this is fantastic. This is just fantastic. Okay, we got this check out of the way. All right. It was nothing, but it's done. Okay. Let's go see what some of these locations are. So we're going to find out what Shadow Temple is. Wasn't that the hint you looked up? Which one? The totem pole one? No. Nope. The totem pole one is in the first room. That's the hammer chest. The boss key chest is the one at the bottom. Okay, so we have, this is gonna be forest. Okay. Honestly, all about more nuts. Okay, that's good to know. Again, we're back in logic. That's the great part of this, is that we are once again safely in logic. Do not have to worry about any of that stuff. I might just get that just so that we have more health for diving. Stick upgrade is good. We don't have the divers yet. I think Zora River. Oh, Zora, yeah, because Zora River has the Zora tunic, so we need hookshot for that. There's not a lot of checks that we can get here without hookshot, but we'll take a peek. I don't have Forest Temple keys. I can't logically get the checks on the islands right now. I can get 2 checks in the courtyard. And then... yeah. I think we'll get those and then we'll bail. Oh shoot, let me check that first. Oh jeez. I'll walk by you. More seeds. I'm gonna go get some arrows too. Nice thing about Forest Temple, plenty of arrows. Okay. Okay, so this is the only way I think we can go while not having hookshot to get checks. Love when that guy says hi, man. Okay. Be careful here. Nice. Very good. They are, man. Moondiak, thanks for the 72. I really like the chill music. I don't know, it's very, I mean, some of it's probably nostalgia, but it's just very okay. Very comforting for the most part. Okay. I wonder if I can get here with hovers. We're gonna try it. All right, here we go. Nope. Maybe on a good day. Maybe on a good day. Not that time though. I bet you I could probably jump slash, but it would be a hit. So that was an additional bow. Which will be nice. Okay. So forest didn't have anything yet, but we know that's forest. I'm trying to think what else I can do right now. I mean, I know one thing. Time to go to Epona. Epony. Again, we have access to GTG. I have access to all the Gerudo Fortress checks. We know that I mean, one of these has to be GTG. That's where my brain's at. One, it might just be vanilla GTG. I think that's a very reasonable possibility. Just based on the fact that we know that GTG is way the hero. We still don't have hook shots. What, almost 3 hours in? Yeah, glitchless logic. Glitchless logic. I really like the glitchless logic because you can follow it, and if you want to do a couple things out of logic, you can. But this is very fun. Like I said, we got hovers a little bit earlier than we were supposed to. Barely. But it absolutely helped us get a couple more checks in Spirit so that we don't have to like dip as much. Okay, we know Gerudo Valley is dead. Yeah, we got Song of Storms, so we have some checks there. We can open up Well. Well could very well be GTG. It's a very reasonable chance it could be. Alright, I'm actually gonna do the horse mini game real fast. Since we're already on Epona. It's foolish? No. We know that GTG is actually way of the hero. Two gold Skulltulas. Okay. Yo, what's up, Sparkle? Get comfy. Big chillin'. We like to keep it comfy in the fire stream. Nice. Yo, what's up, D Major? Oh, not much, man. Just playing the Zooter. Let's see what this is. Water Temple. I don't have anything that I can do in Water Temple, I think, outside of like 1 or 2 checks. Because I have irons. I'm gonna go do those 2 checks. Whoa. Because I can. And then we're gonna leave. But I have no keys. I don't have a hook shot. I do have Zelda's Lullaby. I do have Zelda's Lullaby. So there's technically like a few checks that I can do. So that's not necessarily the case. One, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I can't even get this because I don't have hook shot, dude. Lamau. That one requires hook shot. Or if I get in the water fast enough, I guess. That's crazy. Okay. Oh. No, you were in here. Oh, nice. It spawned a second one. Pretty sure. Oh, maybe not. Okay, if we move fast, I might be able to get to this check. Oh, I was fast. Let's go. Huge. More arrows. So technically, hold up a second. Hold on a second. There might be some more logic. So when I was a kid, when I was a young gamer, in order for me to beat the water temple, because I could never find that one key, everybody knows the key I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure it's in that second floor. I would drop down to the second level via this way. And, you know, how do I do this? do this. Yeah, see, I don't want to jump slash and miss and then take damage. There's got to be a safer way. I mean, this has got to be... This might be in logic. I don't know if this is considered a trick. Jump without hovers. Okay. We're doing some... I can't get the chest at the bottom though, because I do need hookshot for this. But I can do this. Okay. So now... I think this is the last check I can do. Because I need hookshot to get the other one on the second floor. Oh! Does this stay in place? We're gonna find out. It does. Okay. Again, this is more than likely not in logic whatsoever. But... we're getting a dumb check out of the way. Cool. I'd be actually curious if this might be in. Okay, nothing here. Probably isn't, but... Alright. Cool, we got a ton of checks in the water temple done. Without taking a single hit. Very happy. And now I'm gonna go do, because we haven't seen any foolish hints for it, we're gonna go check Haunted Wasteland. Yeah, the only foolish hint that we have is Grudo Valley. It is in logic. So the thing is, GSK, no tricks are turned on. They're all turned off. So if that's a trick that has to be turned on, then it's definitely not in logic. It's in base logic, then it probably is in base logic for this. But who knows? What was that, 115? Here's a question I don't want to find out on my own. If you get lost in the sand, do you take... I know you like technically void out, but do you take a hit? You do, don't you? So I remember you run out of HP. I'm trying to do like reverse wasteland. Let's see what we got. Yo, a bottle. That's actually large. Okay. That is actually large, man. Okay, so Shadow Temple was Forest Temple. GTG was Water Temple. We still don't know what Forest, Jabu, Bottom of the Well, and Ice Caverns is. All right. Bottle is actually like, that could potentially be a like item we needed to get with bugs and stuff for young Link. So kind of a big pool. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna see what the dungeon is in the bottom of the well, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the stream. Just a little short 3.5 hour stream to get things going. We'll continue this run tomorrow. I think the plan for tomorrow is I'm going to play a bunch of Pokemon in the afternoon. And then we're going to play a bunch of Zelda at night. I think that's the plan. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm streaming on my off day. I have some YouTube stuff that I want to work on tonight, so I'm gonna go make a pizza and then burn the midnight oil. But I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out again, especially a ton of the Filge viewers. But we've got a promising run here. 3 hits, 3 hours in is, I would say, a pretty good average. My guess is this is going to be GTG. It is the Dongos. Okay, perfect. I'm going to write that down. The Dongos. Cool. Alrighty then. I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Make it daytime so I don't spawn. Now save. Alright, cool. I'm gonna call it there.
Just subscribed for almost a year. Honestly, think that you could ever subscribe.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Genesis, thanks to the 59. Let me see if anybody's streaming that I want to raid. Let's see if Alan's streaming. Is Alan streaming tonight? I don't see him streaming. Yeah, let's go raid Loose. Loose raided me the other day. Let's go raid Loose. Just drop up, if you still got it, a pie snug or whatever comfy emote you have. Anyways, have a good one, everybody. Luce is playing Kaizo Ironmon. And we will continue this run sometime tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.